set I did the other day that perfectly matches my efile, so I had to take a picture with it. So this is a customer I had in. She is the lady with the rose gold nails that I did a rebalance on last time, and today she picked out a few glitters and then we just kind of went from there. So I filed off the previous set down to a thin clear base. I've prepped and primed the nails, then I'm coming in with my clear acrylic to create a base for all of the nails before I start the design work. So starting on the pinky finger, and I'm coming in with this stunning, I'm obsessed with this colour. This is from Glitter Bells, so Nails by Annabelle, and this is Tiffany Teal, and I love it so much. It's so pretty. This colour is me. It's just me. So I'm starting off with this at the cuticle area, and I'm going to use my craft blade to cut a geometric design into this nail. So as I'm applying the acrylic, I'm making sure that I've got the right shape and structure of the nail, because I won't be capping this. So you've got to imagine that you're creating an entire nail as you go along, not just design work that you'll then cap. As you can see, I always make sure that I get a nice amount of clear acrylic on my craft blade. It just means that you get that nice smooth cut and you don't get any of the acrylic stuck on your blade. So that's just one of my little tricks that I do. Always make sure that I've got loads of clear acrylic, like dip the blade in clear acrylic before I cut. And as you can see, as soon as monomer touches it, it goes away. It's not to worry about. Then I'm coming in with this crystal multi-cut glitter, and this is Arctic, and this is from the Glitter Fairy. And I'm just placing this in a rough stripe across the middle of the nail, because this is going to be the next block of colour. And then I'm going to cap this in clear acrylic, making sure that all the glitter goes nice and matte so I know it's all encapsulated. And then coming in with my craft blade again, and just slicing that nice crisp line across that clear for the next bar of colour. Then coming in with a blue from the Hazel Dixon collection. My mind's gone entirely blank about which blue this is, so I will, as always, put it in the description below as to which blue I have used here. This one, because it is so highly pigmented, it is going to take a little longer to set, and it will set and it feels a little different to work with because it's got such high pigment. So I'm just going to leave that to set a little bit, and I'm going to use the same blue as a tip and blend up on this middle nail before I then go back to that pinky to slice in that colour block. I just tidied that up with my wet brush, and then I'm going to come in with a bit of the Sea Urchin glitter, and this is from the Mermaid collection. Sea Nymph, sorry, Sea Nymph. Then coming in with that Tiffany teal at the cuticle area and blending down on this ring finger to create an ombre. Not worried about getting a perfect ombre because I am going to be putting a little bit of glitter across this, so it doesn't need to be like excellent blend. And then just using my wet brush to pick up that glitter and pat it into that blend. And this is the Crystal Multicut in Rainbow. And then going back to that little finger and applying that clear acrylic and capping that glitter nail there. Then going back to that ring finger and capping that design in clear acrylic. And then on the middle finger, again, I'm doing another colour block design. So I'm coming in with a little bit of glitter, and I'll let that set up for a bit before capping that. And basically with my colour block designs, I just kind of go with the flow. Like I've said before, I just add different colours, make sure that they're not too, like, they're similar but not too alike. So obviously you want a bit of contrast to really show off the colour block, or you can do like a faded colour gradient, so start with black and then fade down through the greys to white, but try and make sure that the colours aren't too similar when they go next to each other, otherwise the kind of impact of the colour block is lost. And then on that pointer finger, I'm just doing a full blue nail there, and then I'm just going to add some other design onto that later, but I'm just going to go back and forth between these two nails creating the designs. So coming onto that blue now, applying some of that Arctic glitter, and then I'm going to use my wet brush to pick up some of that Sea Nymph glitter and just pat it in over the top as well. And then when they're all finished, I'm going to come in with my efile, and I tend to efile geometric designs, and I thought I'd film it just so you guys can see, because a lot of the time when I do a geometric design, everyone wants to see the kind of lines and design appear. So there you go, guys, there it is. And when we're all done, I'm just going to apply my top coat, and then I'm going to cure this in my lamp for 60 seconds. And then when I've given it a chance to cool down, I'm then applying a little bit of cuticle oil. And there you go, guys. So these are a lovely kind of like mermaidy, very fresh feel set of nails. I just had fun with it, really. She wanted a bit geometric, bit of glitter fades, and I just kind of went with it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!